Also, when they introduce the deploy mode on burster maxes for TR, I'm gonna stop flying. I will stop flying. Strikers and deployed maxes.
Eyes
Fuck
on
you.
enemy aircraft.
No way.
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna play infantry from then on, or just play join TR or something. There's no way I'm gonna fly anymore.
That's a
Come
good
to the
idea.
dark side.
I'm played too much VS.
We have your mom.
Red side.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna
As
get...
I understand, you fly Dalton with night vision?
Yeah.
Hello people and welcome to another Planetside 2 video. I hope you're all doing good. My name is MattiAce and here is a video where I'm only going to show you some air-to-air dogfights here, or air-to-air combat I would say. I do not in any way have an air-to-air setup on my ESF. I never have had. I focus at air-to-ground mostly, or I focus at being useful. Basically that's what I'm focusing on. It's multi-role. That of course forces you into a lot of air-to-air combat, and mostly that is a lot of fun, but many times it's also very one-sided. In the beginning of the video here you could hear Tune showing a little bit of frustration over how ESFs and Liberators have been weakened a lot. Or I would say it's the counter to air that has become so strong that basically anybody can counter any high-skill pilot, just because it's very easy to do. And this is something that a lot of people have been frustrated about. And by now, when the game has been out for as long as it has, some of the dedicated pilots have really started to fine-tune their skill. They've found their way in the game, their role in the game. And a lot of these pilots have practiced countless of hours only to improve themselves, to be better at maneuvering, aiming, leading, and yeah, well, a lot of the stuff that I've been actually making tutorials and videos about in the past. And a lot of the frustration that you hear in videos and on forums is due to how powerful and how easy it is to use flak and lock-on missiles. Now, I've had a lot of suggestions about how to make the anti-air role in this game more based on the player skills, but I would say the result of the development of the anti-air weapons in this game have mostly gone in the opposite direction, I would say. They're just made easier and easier to use and less skill-based, which is, to me, very sad to see. But I understand that a lot of people will disagree with me, so yeah, it's a matter of opinion. And when it comes to the power of ESFs and Liberators, I think actually, when it comes to the aircrafts themselves, I think they're powerful enough. I think they have found a decent balance as they are. The problem is not the ESFs or the Liberators themselves, it's the counter. And when it comes to anti-air is that a lot of people will be a little bit frustrated about that. Yeah, but I don't get that many kills when I'm in an anti-air. Look at the kills that some of these pilots get. But the thing about anti-air is that the moment pilots see that there is a lot of anti-air in an area, they just move away. And one of the strengths of ESFs is the surprise moment, I would say, when it comes to air-to-ground. If you can surprise your opponents with an organized and well-timed attack, you can deal a lot of damage. At the same time, ESFs are extremely vulnerable, and they are also very vulnerable to weapons that are not designed as anti-air. So now a lot of this footage is from the same gameplay as one of my former videos that I uploaded. The video was called Defending Howling Pass, Small ESF Squad. And in that video I just removed most of the air-to-air combat, and I decided to put it in a separate video. And this is that separate video. Of course I will post a link in the description below this video, and I will also put a little annotation down in the middle section of the screen if you want to check out that video. So I haven't been practicing air-to-air in a couple of months now. I've been mostly experimenting with other weapons, flying some Liberator, gunning Liberator, experimenting with the different ESFs more than usual. I've always done that, of course. I am still though gonna give you one ESF pilot pro tip. When you are tired, when you've been playing a lot of hours and you feel like, yeah, well, just another 20 minutes, don't play those extra 20 minutes. Log off, turn off your computer, and go to bed.
Use the normal one, the track 5, but to use a foregrip, or you prefer a laser or something on it?
Now in a big scale game like Planetside 2 that has all these features, all these vehicles, air, infantry classes and all that, many people will specialize in their role and stick to it. And I do recommend that, at least for a few months, to grow into that role and to really search into that role. But I have never been that kind of a player. I always have been both playing as an infantry player and I've been flying in every game that has aircrafts. And one of the things that defines the way I fly is how it is to actually play on the ground and how it is to squad lead, how it is to capture bases. And this is why I focus on air to ground. I find it to be much more important, if you say so, to the base capture mechanics and to the whole of the game, to the whole of your empire, if you focus at air to ground. And I really like multi-roles in every role that I can have a big multi-role. I don't like to specialize in just taking out one specific type of targets, but I think that with the upcoming changes to the ESFs, that is what they're going to do with the ESFs. They're going to make them specialized at either air-to-ground or air-to-air. A lot of people are very excited about that. I have to say I'm not one of those people, and that is because the ESFs are so easy to counter right now that one of their few strengths are their multi-role. And ESFs are not the only weapons that have these multi-roles. The Basilisk has, after the latest updates, been much more viable against air. And even though I've been killed by ESFs and Liberators while I've been a tank, I've also been able to kill quite a few of those Libs and ESFs with the tank, even though that tank was not even equipped with an anti-air weapon. And I think that goes for most tankers actually as well. Another strong multi-role in Planetside 2, a little bit too strong I would say, is the Max suit. Now it's been very popular with the new weapons that came out with Game Update 8. I haven't even tried them, but they are very popular and very strong, as I've been at the receiving end of them, as well as I've seen some of my friends using them. But if you can't get those upgrades, you don't have the station cache or the search points for whatever reason, a combo that I found to be very strong is to have the anti-infantry cannon on one arm and the anti-air cannon on the other arm. You get both of these weapons by default, and they cost 500 search points to upgrade when it comes to the magazine size. Now this combo I would say is stronger against infantry than it is against air, but if you are teamworking with a squad of experienced players, you will most likely have more than one anti-air in any situation anyway, and if you have one extra flak cannon on one of your arms or your max suit, that is really going to help out. Here I ended up in one of those situations that could have ended with one of those anti-air traps. Here I'm taking damage from a Skyguard, and I realized that I have to move away instead of chasing down that Reaver. Now if I would have tried to engage that Skyguard, I would have been taken down most likely, because the Skyguard will be able to do much more damage towards me than I can do back. I would also expose myself to the anti-air towers of Crimson Bluff Tower. And there is also a lot more activity on that ridge than only one Skyguard. So anyway, that's gonna be all of my post commenting on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I have quite a lot more of air-to-air footage, so I will probably make another video similar to this one and come out with it fairly soon. I hope you will enjoy that one as well. So that's all. Thanks for watching, people, and bye for now.
I have a feeling we will die soon.
YOLO?
No.
Sleep well.
I see you want a dogfight, Jane? Train a bit in a dogfight?
Okay.
But not till destroy, till, okay.
Incoming enemy aircraft! Incoming enemy aircraft!
I got probably everything.
7 out of 8 I have still left, but this was really bad for my part.
It was, I failed everything. I really need to train my aim.
Well, you're right about one thing. 48 versus 48 won't work. But